black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black.
I am alive, motherfuckers. I am still here. Yes, sir. Woo! Alright, let's get this shit going. So, he's leading off with some Gligar action because he's gay, and so this is an NU match, by the way, since you haven't talked to me in so long. I still play NU. This guy is a friend from Smogon. So I go for the top predicting the Stealth Cocks, or Stealth Rocks, and stuff like that. Bullshit. So he goes for an Earthquake, and I'm like, oh god, this guy predicted me on the first turn. That is always a good sign, is you get predicted on the first turn. It means you're probably going to win or something. So then he goes for another Earthquake, and it does not that much to my Porygon 2, because I'm pretty defensive, considering this is an offensive set. This is one of my custom sets with the zoom lens. So I go for the Blizzard, and what the fuck do you know? I get some freeze hacks, which is great for me on the shiny Dusclops, because shiny Dusclops can't do shit when it's frozen. But to my awesome luck, he thaws out, but I get some stuff back as the Will-O-Wisp misses. And then I go for a Zap Cannon, which is automatic paralysis. Yay me. Doesn't do enough to 2-hit KO it after that, though, so sad. So I have to switch out, predicting some other bullshit. So I predicted a Will-O-Wisp again, but instead he goes for the Pain Split, as I go into my Typhlosion to take that Will-O-Wisp. And he brings me down to, like, 209 HP, which didn't really matter that much, but yeah, that's great for me. So he goes into Quagsire, Giggity Giggity Quagmire. Gig. Awesome, so he goes into Quagsire, Fire Blast doesn't do nothing. I would have gone for the Eruption, but he took my health down with Pain Split because he likes dudes. So then I go back into balls, pretty much just Death Fodder, predicting the Earthquake or the Waterfall, stuff like that. Because I'm not going to be able to use balls later in the match because it only has one attacking move, which is Poison Jab, which isn't too effective. So yeah, that's always good. So balls is dead, doesn't phase me at all. I'm like, alright balls, you're not that great. So I go for the Hidden Power Grass, I'm like, aw yeah, I just killed that fucker, and he didn't even switch out. I'm like, aw yeah, giggity giggity, giggity, what the fuck is this? He lives it with 1 HP. Great, I'm looking good right now. Typhlosion down, balls down, always looking good. Losing pokes like that, not taking out Quagsire, even though ×4. It's always good. I thought that was going to take it out, but it didn't. So I go to Sharpedo, go for the Crunch. Pretty much just he's gonna stay in just for fodder to get some safe switch in now. He goes into Medicham. Obviously he came into Medicham because it is Scarfed. So he's gonna go for the high jump kick. After I switched out in my Gardevoir to take that. It still does a fucking shitload because of Medicham's ability, which doubles its attack. So I go for my Reflect, pretty much just hoping to set some Reflect and Light Screens out my dual screens with my Light Clay, which turns screens into 8-turn screens instead of 5-turn screens, which is great. Gotta slow down here. Whew, talking like I'm on fucking meth. I go for the Psychic next, pretty much just get some damage off, and this Dusclops is actually specially defensive, so it doesn't do jack asshole, so that's always good. Go for another Psychic, trying to get some special defense drop, and I do on the second one, which is awesome. I still don't believe I can take it out with one more, which kind of sucks. So he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, trying to get some residual damage on me. Not going to do much, though, because I'm a special attacker, obviously, because I'm a Gardevoir. So that doesn't phase me that much. It's going to take damage, but it's not that important. So I don't take it out. He goes for the Pain Split. I'm like, fuck you. You can't be taking my HP. I see you pee. And I'm like, why would you watch me pee? That's creepy. Go away. Get your cameras out of my house. So I go for the Psychic, taking it out. And I'm going to die to burn on this turn as I see you pee goes down, which is always good because I don't want him seeing me pee. That's a private thing, bro. You can't be coming to my bathroom. So he goes into Jizz on you, and I'm like, he's seeing me pee. He's jizzing on me. This guy, the nicknames. So I go for the Earthquake, thinking it'll do a lot, but it doesn't really because he probably has max defense on that thing. He goes for the Brick Break, shatters my barriers, cuts my fin with his hand of sludge, and destroys my Sharpedo because Sharpedo's defenses are so piss poor, it's embarrassing. So he gets his Black Sludge recovery, and I go into my Golem, and this fucking bastard goes for the Giga Drain, and I did not see that coming at all. So I was going to cry as my health goes down. And I do live it, but I go for the Rock Polish. I was hoping that he would go for something, and my high defense would let me live at least 2 hits, and then I'd be able to outspeed the Scarf Medicham. But no. Awesome. So I go for the Earthquake, pretty much just take out the Muck before he goes for another Giga Drain, because I don't want to lose my Golem. And I know Medicham's coming out, but there's really nothing I can do about it, because all I have left is Golem and Porygon 2, both of which are just shit against Medicham. Really horrible. This thing had my number the entire game. Gets an awesome crit there. Did a fucking ass load. Yeah, he needed that so desperately. So I get a download boost, which doesn't do anything because I'm going to get Ice Punched to the beak. It goes down to like 111 or so. I go for the Tri-Attack, hoping I'm going to get some some paralyze or something from that, but I don't. He goes for another ice punch. Not going to take me out, going to bring me down to 9 HP. I'm like, yay, that doesn't help me because I suck. So this guy is going to go down, this Metacham GSP. I don't know what that nickname stands for. Maybe I'm just retarded. So he goes into Wannabe Peak, and I knew it was an Ampharos from the second it came out. I was like, maybe I'll outspeed, but no, I'm a max. Like, I'm shitty. I'm just so slow. So anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, sub. I'm getting back into Pokemon as we go. I'll be putting videos back up. I love you all. Don't hate me. Selena Gomez is hot.